What is up, everybody? My name is Eriss. I'll be your fair man today, taking you guys back to Fallout 4. And today, we are actually going to be starting a really interesting quest line. I don't know if we'll be able to get it done today, but we're definitely going to be starting Cabot House. Why am I calling it Cabot House? Cabot House. We've already been there. We adventured through that part for a different quest. It was a couple of episodes ago. I touched it really fast and I said we'll deal with this later and ran away. But welcome to later, guys. We're going to be going to meet Jack Cabot over at Cabot House and starting a very interesting quest line. However, it's also a pretty long quest line, so this might be the next 2 episodes of us doing this. I will be seeing this through, and this is all I'll be seeing through until we complete it. And then we'll probably continue on with the rest of our whatever shenanigans we have. However, I am trying to keep my video length in control as of lately, since I go ham when I get into like the middle of a series. Like I'll go short and then ham and then I go short again is kind of my theme, if you guys couldn't tell. Like I'll start doing like random hour-long episodes because
go away.
We can. What is this place?
What is this place?
This is Cabot House, like it says on the sign.
Cabot House.
And if you don't know what that is, you're in the wrong place.
I'm expected.
You should leave before you
Edward
get yourself
Deegan
in
asked
trouble.
me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Cool, thanks. Go ahead. That's the dude who invited us, by the way. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing this quest line, and if you guys have never done Cabot House, you're in for such a treat. I swear. Such a treat.
Let's go meet the boss.
Perfect. Sick. Okay. What is this place?
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on.
Okay.
Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to.
Anyone ever see that show? New Girl?
He'll be right with us.
I don't watch Dirty Dancing.
Damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture.
I just eat ice cream.
Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Oh, you're talking. Sorry. Cascades down the stairs like an elegant little lady. Come on, sir. Oh yeah, this place also has custom art in it. Like, look at that. What is this place?
What is this place?
This is my
I
ancestral
really want
home.
that question
The
answered.
Cabots have always lived here since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Let's... pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
Whoever lives here must have made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I'm
Before
overwhelmed.
we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Aliens?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No, that's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle,
Side
could
profile
barely
doesn't make
begin to
sense.
comprehend.
Alien created civilization?
You think aliens created human civilization?
Of course he does. Shouldn't everyone? I mean, how do you know they aren't?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do.
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes.
Yeah, I think you shared a
You're
little too
sending her
much.
to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it.
I think you shared too much
We'll talk more about
information.
this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
Whoa, hello. Why am I watching that? Walk away. Why am I watching this view? Walk away. It's not a view. What was that about?
What was all that about?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
What's in this package?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened.
Okay.
Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep.
I'm out of here.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Cool. Okay, yes. So welcome to the weirdest quest line you'll possibly have. Involving aliens. We're not gonna see aliens, I don't think. I don't really know. But aliens is a constant theme that comes up during this quest line. And like, we all know Fallout does aliens. Like, Mothership Zeta was a Fallout 3 DLC. If you guys ever still do want to see me play those DLCs, let me know. If not, then I'm gonna keep them to myself. But then there's like the random ships that crash in Fallout 4, if you find. Usually it's near like Oberlin Station. Like, you hear the little and then you have to go find that and fight an alien. Then there's Fallout 76, where they have like Fallout 76's birthday week. Birthday, like 3 weeks, where they have alien invasions happening, where every event has aliens in them. So aliens is not a foreign concept in Fallout 7, in Fallout at all. I mean, the first two games probably is a really weird concept, but yeah. So let's go over to 10 Pines, and then we're just gonna wander on over there and go see if we can help them. There's quite a bit going on for this. So we're probably gonna do 2 of the missions for this and then wrap it all up next time. So I think there's a total of 4. There's like 3 or 4, but the last one's really big. How's this place doing? Oops. Not do that. Accidentally murder some people. People, beds 15, 8. Can we add some food here? Gotta add food. Oops, I did not mean to add it there. I like get really bad about food in locations, I guess. Okay, thanks, buddy. Oh, razor grain! I love razor grain! There we go, okay. Anyways, let's continue. And this is also why I have the break in the wall, so we can just zoop right through. But honestly, I'm actually really excited. There's not a lot of missions in this game that actually get me like crazy excited about it. Like, let's be honest, a lot of them are very cookie cutter. I'm not a Radiant quest kind of person. I don't do Radiant quests. I don't like doing Radiant quests. I do quests because I like the story. A Radiant quest is not a story. Like, I streamed Skyrim on Twitch. And my character, I got just about every quest done, every location found, everything. My character was at level 40. Why? Well, I mean, I didn't get the Ebony Soldier one, like the ones that come with because of how BA you are, like how high leveled you are. Like all the, like the actual like, quests. Because I didn't do any of the Radiants. Or well, I flip between Radiant and Variant quests because it's kind of the same thing. Like they're the variant, you know. It's kind of just. What the fuck? Okay. But it's like I'm not much of a Radiant quest person. It's like that's why I don't do Preston Garvey. It's like, yeah, I love settlement building in my own time. I like sitting down and just building like a cool home. But when it's a quest, I don't like doing it. You can see the radiation floating off of this, by the way. So watch my green bar. There we go. Okay. We're getting close. It kind of cracks me up though, like seeing all these like really random quests. I hate that. Ooh, frick me.
Starting to have fun.
Hit Q for VATS and then said shot a bug. Okay, so also, if you're a lore person, you come across these, you can extend these and you'll get like random little stories. I hate that the side missions have more lore in them than the actual main quest does. Nautical, Briar, wait, what? I want to hear these. Nautical, no? I just heard a light mayday, mayday. I think I have to raise a few more to actually get the sounds for these. But anyways, you raise these and you get like little stories from them. Fun fact. I say little stories, so like you hear like calls, like people like calling out to their families, come to the bunker, like things like that. Or a mayday, mayday, ship going down. Things like that. I don't necessarily know what the ship was, but automated alarm loss, yeah, I bet. I didn't want to listen to that. Like, personally, I like listening to those. I don't, as you can tell, I don't touch the radio when I'm recording. It's a force of habit. Even on like Fallout 76, I have this thing where no world radios make sound. It bothers me when I can hear them. Like, I'll hunt them down and turn them off instinctually, whether I'm streaming or not. I listen to the radio on my own free time, mostly because copyrights. And like, if you are ignoring the, if you're doing the stuff that gets you like copyright strikes, and you're trying to get monetized someday, I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it. Fun fact. Lynn Woods? Okay. Like, I'd rather just keep the habit. Cause like, to each their own. Cause not everyone gets monetized. Cause like, everyone has the chance to get monetized, and I mean, it's not the reason why I have such a clean channel. That's just because of who I am. It's the copyright that I'm afraid of. That's why there's no like music. I do coffee shop stuff. Coffee shop music when I'm like doing streams and whatnot. For the copyrights, but it's like outside of that, it's like it's just me being me. Anyways, that was a really random tangent. I'm sorry. I had a really fun stream last night and I'm still thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it a little. Just thinking about it. Hi, friend. Oh, you're not my friend. Hi, friend.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Miss Edwards sent me.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new girl. So this
Yes.
package. Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Oh, sick. Okay. Raiders?
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Though it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Just don't bring any trouble down.
Valid. What do I have active? Still delivery. Oh, that. Go away. Okay. So let's go take care of these guys and we'll go report back to Edward. And we'll probably get the next mission that we'll take care of and then wrap up from there. So we're about halfway. You guys are gonna see how sucky this is though. I'm gonna level up a little bit. Intelligence means your overall mental acuity, number of experience points earned. That's hilarious. That's like, oh yeah, if you want to have a low experience points, here's a thing that gives you extra experience points. That's absolutely hilarious. Okay. Level 24. Inspirational. Wait, your follower can hurt you? Ooh, I want animal friend. That's what I want. I want animal friend. So I had you can attempt to pacify by aiming your gun and then press E. I hope it is kind of just that they're friendly too, instead of just pacifying them. Because Fallout 3, there was just certain ones that were friendly, and I liked that. I liked that idea. It's like the idea of having to pacify them. Sounds really terrible, actually. Oop, I'm missing. Seriously? Gotcha. Hip fire. Is that it? That's seriously it? I remember there being like a guy in a suit of power armor. Like coming out to kick my butt. Were you telling me that was it? That's so disappointing.
Yes.
I didn't change any difficulties either. That's so disappointing. Man, I don't know this game at all. I don't know this game at all anymore. Like, did they nerf? Did they nerf things because new people are coming to play? Don't nerf. Don't nerf. Bro, I did not change the difficulty ever. It's like medium. I have it like in the middle because it's a dial, I think. I always have it down in the middle. I always have it like advanced or whatever. Dude, that's so terrible. Why would they do that? There was always a guy in a suit of power armor. I feel like now I feel like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I feel like I'm crazy. I swear I'm not crazy. Whatever. We're gonna get set on a really weird quest.
Imogene is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your sister
mean...
is missing and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
Did you nod off, or what?
Hi, buddy. Raiders were near Parsons.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close
Neither
to
did Maria.
Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
Gift serum.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job.
Cool.
I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum.
Sick.
That was good work. Now,
I don't know why I don't want to keep
as far
it.
as what's next? Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Find Imogene.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You
Yeah.
shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Where's she
Do
gone?
you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she won't come?
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
Rude. I am resourceful, but I don't know you people. I don't like that. I need to know the story. I need to know the information. Being resourceful doesn't mean you can just come up with a solution without knowing all the facts. It means you can come up with an amazing solution with the facts. Being resourceful just means you know how to organize them right and get the best solution that works for everybody. That's what being resourceful is. I hate that. I've had a lot of people be like, you're supposed to be resourceful. I've had the people say that to me in real life. You're supposed to be so resourceful. Yeah, it doesn't mean I don't need information. I'm not resourceful is not mind reading. Resourceful is being able to come up with a solution that best everybody while also working smart instead of hard. That's what resourceful is. That's how I describe it at least. I mean, there's a couple of more to it, but like, it's like that resourceful is being a good teamwork, team lead, team worker, like being able to come up with a solution to any problem, but you need to know what's going on to find that, you know? Anyway, let's go to Good Neighbor. Welcome to Good Neighbor, home to Good Neighbor. May I take your order? Man, that's exhausting. Having people assume that just because you are one thing means that you are the one thing that they think. Life is fun. Life is great. I'm not projecting, it's the theme of this video game. It's constant in this video game. They're like, you're supposed to be resourceful. I'm not. I don't want to be helpful either. I'm just here trying to find my child. That's it. I don't want to run the Minutemen. I do not want to be a part of the Brotherhood. I do not want to be a military man. I was a motherfucking lawyer, and I do not want to do a little rescue agency. I just want to get my kid and I want to go to bed. I'm tired. Okay.
Smell that?
Ah, frick.
That's freedom.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Imogene.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This gal wants a word.
Hi.
Hey, you again. It's my lucky day.
Hi, sweetums. Imogene Cabot.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing.
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Oh, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
That's true. So do you. Please tell me.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Ham, would you come over here a minute?
It's becoming a group conversation, huh?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well,
Cool.
thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Deal. Perfect. Then let's go find Imogene and then
Toss out the
get her home.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know, Ham. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. We are gonna, ooh, Park Street Station. We, this could go like one of like 4 different ways, just so you guys know. I'm gonna shoot for a peaceful path because that's how I play this kind of stuff. Is like you want as many friendlies here in the game as possible, so you don't have to like watch your back every single time you're walking down the street. It's like muties are already enough. I don't think it's gonna work though. I don't know because I do have a lot of charisma, so I feel like it should work. My character could be a preacher if I really tried hard, but it's gonna be a little bit of a give or take. But we are gonna just hope for the best here, I think. That's all you can really do, you know, just hope. But, so, I don't know how to explain how weird this guy is. So, you guys are just gonna get to witness. He weirds me out. He's not like, I mean, he's dangerous, but he's not like super dangerous. It's just kind of weird. Charles View Amphitheater. Hi, buddy.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here.
Oh, everyone's
Tell
teeth
me
is
something.
weird.
You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
Clears head, twitches eyes, waggles ears. Yes.
The whole world is broken.
That's what I used to think. Until I found a way
We're gonna play the role.
To transform
See if we can
my
do this
life,
peacefully.
And maybe everyone else's too. We call ourselves the pillars of the community. we're a pretty new movement, so you may not have heard of us. But we're growing fast all across the Commonwealth, and you can be part of this exciting future. Step right this way, and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Well, that's just fantastic. I know you're going to fit right in around here.
I hope you decide to be.
I'm always excited.
Community.
Right this way, neighbor. Don't worry, I don't bite.
Walk really slow though.
Alrighty, I hope you're as excited as I am. This is one of my favorite parts of the job, getting to welcome new members into our movement. The first step is simple. You have to learn to give up your attachment to material possessions in order to gain the ability to have true wealth, health, and happiness. Just go ahead and give me everything you own, and I'll initiate you as a first-level pillar of...
This is a mugging.
Right. You know where you can shove that pillar.
Imogene.
I'm actually just looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Not leaving.
I'm not leaving without seeing her.
You can't see her. She, can't come out of her room right now. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble.
You locked her in a room?
You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
Family friend.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Blah, blah, blah. Why are you even talking to these morons?
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to get her locked up.
Move.
She's all yours, neighbor.
Hey, Imogene.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Yep.
Well, actually it was Edward, but close enough.
Edward, who works for Jack. I know Jack was behind this. He's always trying to control me.
Mother sent me.
It wasn't Jack. It was your mother who wanted you found.
I'm fine, as you can see. I was just waiting to see if Thomas would come to his senses. But since you've already gone to all this trouble, I may as well leave now. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first.
How old is
But
she?
after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Your
Sarcasm.
boyfriend Thomas was a real charmer.
I was done with him, and he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Cool. Sick. So that's the peaceful way. I haven't gotten that before, actually. But let's head over to Cabot House, I think. And then we'll finish up this segment and wrap up from here. Because I'm over time. Whoops. Tis a day of a lot of events. But I still have to get dressed, too. Home sweet home, here I come.
Are you there?
Uh-oh.
This is maddening.
This must have made a deal with the devil.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake...
Okay, so we are towards the end of it. However, this will be the entirety of next episode.
Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
Found Imogene.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Forgot about that.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
Serum?
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old, but it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage, so at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
400 years old?
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
Yeah.
That's right. I was in cryosleep until recently.
Interesting. We'll have to talk more about that later, but time presses. Is there anything else before we get going?
Parsons.
I think it's time you told me what's really going on at Parsons.
You're right. It's past time you knew.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours. In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Abilities?
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something.
Something more?
When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Sick.
And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do.
At least.
But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, so we'll be handling all of this next time. So, that was Fallout 4, and if you guys enjoyed that video, please slap that like button. You want more content from me? Hit subscribe, and if you guys know alien-controlled lunatic, let me know in the comments. And until next time, guys, be good, behave, stay out of trouble, and don't get caught. And I'll catch you guys the next time. Bye!